Hi, I'm Angela Clarke, author of crime thriller Follow Me, and now Watch Me, the follow-up in the social media murder series. And today I'm going to talk about research and how to get it right. It's an oft-quoted thing to say that you should write what you know, but I think that this is quite misunderstood as a phrase. Obviously, if you've worked as a teacher, then you can easily write about a school or teaching without doing much research. But if we only ever wrote about what we already know, then our books would be really boring. Also, there'd be no historical fiction, because unless somebody's invented a time machine, you'd have to research the 16th century to know what happened there. That's what I think that sentence really means. If you want to write about a certain thing and you don't know about it, then you need to research to make sure that it's realistic. Once you've got your research, you need to know how much is enough research and how much is too much. You wouldn't want to say, for example, that the sky is green without checking out the window to see what colour it actually is. But similarly, you also wouldn't want to say that the sky is a celestial dome and it is blue because the air scatters light throughout it, because nobody talks like that and it would be really boring in a book. So keep things light, add in only what you need and leave out all the other stuff. This can be a frustrating process. For example, during Watch Me, I did about 6 hours worth of research on vans, and in the end result, I think there's 3 words in the final manuscript. But that's okay, because they are the right 3 words to be there. People often ask if you should research before you start writing, or if you should research after you've finished your draft. I think it's a personal choice thing. For me, I like to do a teeny bit of research to get myself going. For example, in book 3 in the social media murder series, Freddie becomes a criminal analyst. So I interviewed a criminal analyst so I could find out what her job would entail. Otherwise I could have her doing all kinds of things which would be completely wrong for the entire story. But apart from that, I then went on and wrote the story. I then go back through at the end and add in finer details using follow-up research. So for example, forensic details or double checking locations or timings between getting places. I prefer to research that way because I think it avoids the temptation to do a big information dump of the research that you've learned. For example, if I had researched vans at the beginning of my work, I might have felt tempted to put 2 pages in to reflect the amount of time I spent on it. And in the end, I didn't need that. But because the story was already in place and I was happy with the work, I actually wanted to add in as few words as possible. When it comes to research, we have it much easier than we ever used to. Now we have the internet and you can find out almost anything on it. For example, it is quite easy to find out photos of decomposing bodies, though I'm not sure I would suggest that to anybody. But if you can't find what you need online, then have a look on social media, do a shout out. I was quite surprised to find out the number of people I know who dated or were married to cops, for example, when I started working on Follow Me and Watch Me, and then I had an easy access to those people who would give me answers. But if you really don't know somebody who can help you, then don't be frightened of approaching experts. Do it politely, send an email in advance, but you'll find that most people are quite happy to talk to authors. They like talking about their day jobs, it's interesting for them, and you can use that information as long as you credit them in the acknowledgements. So I'm Angela Clarke and I've been talking about research and how to get it right. Good luck with all of your work and all of your writing. And don't forget to buy Watch Me, it's out in shops now. Okay, bye.